Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight I've got a pretty fun one for you guys. I'm not gonna lie, this did not quite go to plan, but it worked out in the end, so I hope you guys are ready. Now we are in the Tier 7 Japanese battleship, the Amagi, or as some people have told me, the Amagi. So I apologize if I have offended anybody, but to me it looks like Amagi, so that's my defense. Ignorance is a defense when it comes to language. But that being said, we're going to have some fun. Now you might notice that I am not alone tonight. I am actually running in a division with two of my friends. You've probably heard of them, Goonie and Terror. We've played with these guys in the past. They have soft hands. Terror being the terror of the sea when he's in his destroyer. Goonie being Goonie. but it's okay. We're on a domination, and we're on... I forget what this map is called every single time, so I'm not even going to try. But we're going to go down the left side, help support A and take A, while Terror goes in to take B. That'll give us a 2-to-1 cap advantage. It gets the points rolling in our favor and makes the enemy do what we want. And that's preferable. That being said, it's going to take me some time to get over there because the Amagi, or Amagi, I don't like the sound of that. Sorry, apologize to the Japanese out there if that is the correct pronunciation. But I'll take Amagi. It just sounds more manly. I don't know. Maybe that's completely off base. I don't know. But, yeah, so the Benson out there, we had high explosive already loaded because I oopsied. And, you know, sometimes you oopsie and it's the right move. I hate that. I hate when you get into a fight against a destroyer in the previous match and the end of the match, so you've loaded high explosive, and then you forget about it, you get into the next match, and you've got high explosive loaded for your first salvo, which is almost always the best chance to get citadels right at the beginning of a match. Speaking of citadels, hello Nuremberg. We're just going to go ahead and throw those out there, see what sticks. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll send them to the bottom of the ocean. Probably not though. But we're almost here, and we have a couple people with us. We have one guy sitting way back, which not necessarily the worst play in the world. As a battleship, you have plenty of range to support your team from further back. It's kind of the main focus of battleships is to give your team firepower, oppressive firepower from so far out that they can't be touched. But you have the armor, you have the willpower, and you have the ability to just run over a side of the map, as long as you're not running into the entire enemy team. That being said, I'm in a party chat with my buddies, so I can't just say, hey, Miyoko, come with me if you want to live. Or come with me and help me live would be more appropriate. So you can see I'm not used to using the chat wheel, but I eventually do find it, and we send him a message saying, hey, dude, hey, you should totally come with me because I'm about to pick a fight that I know destroyers are out here, and I'm going to need a cruiser to give me hydro support at minimum. You know, I want to see those torpedoes before they impact my ship, preferably. But in the interest of all that is good and holy in the world, you guys know how trusting yellow or green, I mean, I say yellow, it's not really green, it's blue in this case, ships can be. It just doesn't happen. I have the best plan in the world. I will take the hits. I will get their attention. I just need a little bit of help from the people that are there. Now, to his credit, the destroyer that's there has all of the cojones. Like, he's like, I got this. This guy needs some help. I'm going to come up in here, and I'm going to help this man. I don't know him. That's some serious stuff right there. And first of all, I don't know what just hit me. I am assuming destroyers because, hello, all the torpedoes just showed up. But he got, in one salvo, 2 fires set, which seems a little wonky to me. But we miss our salvo against him. We're not worried about the 2 fires at the moment because we have a lot of people spamming high explosive at us, and we don't want to waste our damage control prematurely. That being said, we have now popped the damage control because one of them is firing armor piercing, and the other just doesn't seem to be all that interested.
Problem solved, sir.
We're seeing where they're shooting from, and I am very interested in shooting back. And as soon as I start looking at his location and where I know he is shooting from, he's like, oh, I better stop cycling my guns. This man gonna delete me. That's probably a good idea, Sunshine. But I've already had torpedoes launched once. I ain't about to sit here and take more torpedoes, and I have so far, you know, thanks to a wide girth given to me, or a wide berth given to me by the first Benson, not taken any torpedoes. And while I'm sitting here, you can see I'm already taking evasive maneuvers to turn back on myself and head closer to that smoke screen. And look it, we got a Benson. And I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of torpedoes again. Luckily, there just happens to be a nice little hole towards the direction I was already turning, and we were able to avoid all of those torpedoes once again. We fire the front guns into him, put a hurting on him, and he gets taken out by our destroyer buddy. Notice that the Miyoko's still nowhere near us. Just like, nah, I don't want to get involved, guys. I'm in a cruiser. That's just not my style. And hello, more torpedoes. Again, I was already turning. I do take one, but that's it. That's all you get, Sunshine. And now you're gonna go to the bottom of the ocean. So there's your lesson in torpedo avoidance. Taking on 2 destroyers and only taking 1 torpedo. They sent 2 salvos each. They were both Bensons, so that is 40 torpedoes sent my direction, and I only took 1. Those are good odds to survive, guys. So when you are engaging destroyers in a battleship, know which direction they're coming from and turn towards it, because they're probably going to give you a small channel to get through. You might take 1, but you're not taking 6. Now, I know it's difficult in a battleship to think ahead and do that, but you have to. You don't have a choice. If I had delayed at any point turning one way or the other, I'm a dead man. I don't care how many times you practice like flooding drills on your ship. You take 4 or 5 torpedoes, you're hurting. So definitely want to make sure that you don't do that. Now, we have 27,000 damage. We've had a pretty exciting game so far, but we haven't done a whole lot other than flushing out their destroyers, getting them off the board, and now we get to have some fun. The New Orleans are out here. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not the only one who had fun in this match. Terror up there and his destroyer ran face-to-face with an Iowa and messed up. However, he was able to get away long enough to reload his torps and finish the job. But still, that moment you come around the corner on an Iowa and you're like, I got this guy. You fire all of your torps, and then he takes off because he was sitting still, and the propulsion mod allows him to go really fast and really quickly, and all your torps miss. Not saying I've used it to my advantage before, but I kind of have, and it does work very effectively. And down goes the Nuremberg. Oh, it's a good day now. We're rolling. We got 2 kills. We've got 1 Citadel. This is starting to heat up. New Orleans, are you going to give us something to shoot at? Come on, baby. Light my fire. Come around the corner. I want it. I want it so hard. Come here. Please, somebody spot him. Somebody. Anybody. Oh, he got torped. He got torped. And wait for it. Shot out. And come on, baby. Ooh, we got him, but we didn't get him good enough. But I think we broke his steering, and he probably just used it to repair his flooding, and he goes broadside on in front of that destroyer, who aptly finishes him. And again, that little destroyer has been perfect with me this entire time. Now look back at our spawn point over there by A. The Miyoko has finally decided to like move out and actually get involved in the match. So we'll be interested to see where he places on the at the leaderboard at the end. If we see it, if I looked at it. I don't remember if I did. But we still have 3 ships out there, and this Mogami is just begging for it. Now, normally I give him a really, really wide berth and try to fire way out ahead of him. But he didn't seem to be sailing full throttle. So it's a little bit less of a lead. We're going to go just over 2. Is it going to be enough? Come on. Wait for it. Oh, we let him too much. He slowed down. Darn it. Darn you, Mogami. We will have our revenge. So we turn in, because I want to hit the gap here. Because I need to get closer to these guys. The mountain's going to get in my way. So this shot's only going to be the front guns. But it's fine. And he immediately starts turning towards us. Not a bad play. He's going to be able to avoid fire for a little bit longer. Then we get an Iowa out here. And you know me and Iowas. I love me some Iowas when they're out there broadside on for God and everybody to shoot at. Especially when it's me shooting at them. I love Iowas. Oh, those Torps. Is he going to get one? Looks like it. No! What a Torp dodge. Speaking of Torp dodging, he managed to cock that ship sideways and drift it straight through him. Unluckily, he wasn't able to drift through that citadel. And half his health just disappeared just like that. Now this Mogami has torpedoes. We've got to be careful. We know he has torpedoes because he's a Japanese ship. And all Japanese ships except battleships have torpedoes. So, get ready for some Torp evasion, guys. But not before we put a few more rounds on him. Oh, he gets lucky. He gets a couple over penetrations there. But thank you to our nice little Akatsuki for being close enough to show us where these torpedoes are coming from. We knew they were on their way, but as soon as he spotted them for us, now we can finally guarantee the dodge. We've almost got our guns in position. Are we going to be able to take him out? He's slowing down. Look at him. He's trying to be cheeky. We put the shot just ahead of him. His slowdown worked just enough, but he catches the torpedoes, and the Akatsuki gets a death from the grave. Payback is something else, folks. Akatsuki, well done. Appreciate the help all the way through this match. You're a true team player. That's rare. Rare in competitive online games do you get, like, true team players. But that being said, we've only got 60,000 damage, guys. But look at this juicy Iowa. And he is just 5 kilometers away, which means even the Japanese battleship can't really... Well, I say that, and it immediately makes most of my shots miss. But surely, and this is going to hurt, because if he knows to aim towards the rear of my ship for the Citadel, I'm going to be hurting real soon. Wait for it. Oh, God. We get a Citadel with the first gun. Come on. Get the other gun around. We send the second gun, and we don't get a Citadel, but we do get a penetration. Come on, get those rear guns loaded, and we send them out. Those look very good, and deletion. Good night, sir. You get nothing. You get nothing. I love it. I really do love it. You guys know me. I love battleships, and it's just so much fun. And just like that, we end up with 125,000, taking tops of the leaderboard. Terror coming in third, and I didn't see where the other guy left, but I'm sure you guys will leave a comment below. Let me know about that. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.